Okay, welcome back, everyone. Thanks very much for being with us today. Our next presenter for today is Nicole Reed from Community Futures South Fraser. Nicole, you have been a fantastic partner over the last couple of years, and having come from Chilliwack, I know the phenomenal work that you've done always, but now, of course, you're doing fantastic work working with Community Future South Fraser, and I think they're very fortunate to have you. So thanks for being with us today and talking about the work of the Chilliwack Economic Recovery Network around the workforce connection and the power of people. So Nicole, over to you, and please tell us what you've been doing.
Hi, Dale. Thanks so much for inviting me to present Workforce Connections, the Power of People, which has been our Rural Opportunities Fund project. Like you said, my name is Nicole Reed, and I'm the General Manager for Community Futures South Fraser. And in the spirit of reconciliation, I would just like to start by acknowledging that I'm a settler of Dutch descent to the unceded traditional and ancestral lands of the Stolo people, the people of the river. I'm committed to being present for cultural and sacred Indigenous teachings, sharing and curating the land and respecting all my relations. So I would like to just start out by introducing you to the Chilliwack Economic Resource Network, which moved from the Recovery Network to the Resource Network here in the last year. When COVID hit in March 2020 and our community and country shut down, we knew that local small and medium-sized businesses were going to struggle. So this was going to have a huge impact on our local economy. And this small network of agencies banded together and started to meet weekly to discuss how we could have an impact in our local community by supporting our local businesses. Many amazing programs came out of this organized group of passionate individuals, with one of them being the Workforce Connections, the Power of People. The network consists of Chilliwack Economic Partners Corporation, Chilliwack Chamber of Commerce, Downtown Chilliwack Business Improvement Association, City of Chilliwack, Tourism Chilliwack, Stolo Community Futures, and of course us, Community Futures South Fraser. So we also brought in additional partners for this specific project, and we're very thankful for Work BC, BC Economic Development Agency, and Chilliwack Community Services Immigrant Services for this very, very special project. This project used an educational approach, and it provided a series of over 65 workshops in mental wellness in the workplace, diversity, equity, and inclusion strategies, marketing tools, attraction and retention strategies, and automation of processes. So here is a little introduction to our project. How to help their business grow, how to help them adapt to this changing environment around workforce and people, and how to integrate that into their daily culture in their businesses. When the Chilliwack Economic Resource Network came together, we felt like it was really important to bring together all of the economic partners within the community. So the Chamber of Commerce and the Downtown Business Improvement Association. We got together with Community Futures Stolo and us with Community Futures South Fraser, tourism, and the City of Chilliwack. And we just felt like bringing all of these partners in the community together to work towards the issues and the barriers that our local businesses were having.
I've been working with Stolo Community Futures for about 16 years. And I can tell you from my discussions with our Indigenous entrepreneurs and Stolo community-owned businesses that creating a strong workforce is paramount. It's about creating employment opportunities for family members, for community members, both on and off reserve. It's about giving back to the community and empowering people by creating careers and not just jobs.
I believe that every business has the opportunity to benefit from this project. With the variety of the resources and the training that we're offering, I think a lot of businesses have the opportunity to maybe gain some expertise in areas that they maybe not have someone working full-time in. A lot of the businesses in our community are small businesses, and they don't have the resources, especially after the last year, to continue to build, look and plan to grow their business and recover from the last year that we've had. So I think every business has a great opportunity.
So through the CERN program, the Workforce Connection Project, there'll be some training programs to help business owners and their staff or team to build skill sets that will provide positive impacts to their business, which will make them more sustainable and create positive impacts on our local economy, which we can work on together.
So CERN actually coming together has initiated a number of different projects, really assisting the small businesses, the personal protective equipment grants that were provided through Community Futures South Fraser. Some of the other projects addressing some of the workforce issues have started under CERN, and then even the Community Heroes program and educating some of the concerns with the pandemic. But now we're moving forward. We're really here to really address what are some of the opportunities and challenges that our businesses are facing.
Workforce has a huge impact on our local businesses. If people are not able to hire great staff, they're not going to be able to grow. They're not going to be able to sell the goods and services or provide the services that are important for our community. So workforce has a major impact, and right now we have a major shortage of people looking for work, and so there's lots of now hiring up in our local businesses. We need to fill those gaps so we can sell those products, get people employed, and make sure that those people are contributing back into our local economy. It's a win-win for everybody. So our project cost a total of $165,000, 590, of which $158,000 came from the Rural Opportunities Fund, which was a fund that was put out by the government of Canada to support rural businesses within the Pan West region, so from BC all the way to Manitoba. So I'm happy to report that all of the funds were directly injected into our local economy, supporting businesses. And the costs covered our three areas of focus for this project, which was the portal and the website for business, the business resources and professional development, as well as the Workforce Connection Summit. The launch of our project happened in March of 2021 with the development of the website and the member portal. And this was the first to launch, and it will remain the important legacy piece to this project. We developed a website that would be the home for all things Chilliwack Economic Resource Network. And we've used the website to share the free educational resources and videos that we've created to support business. The business resource section holds information about local, provincial, and federal government resources, as well as links to popular business websites for specialized populations and sector-specific resources. The digital library is home to 8 specific categories of recorded Zoom sessions from the workshop series, as well as all the official home of the Workforce Summit 2022 videos. All the videos are for members only, but here membership is free and it's easy, so sign up today. The next tab on the site is the Support Local initiatives. So Chilliwack proudly presented many Shop Local campaigns over the past 2 years, and information on those campaigns is on the CERN site. Over the past 2 years, CERN has also celebrated many of the local heroes, community sponsors, and frontline workers through various initiatives, and these stories are told on the Community tab of the Chilliwack Economic Resource Network.com website. We currently have over 100 member profiles, and it's growing weekly. The second area of focus was developing business resources and providing professional development. We did this strategically through a series of 65 workshops. The workshops provided us with recorded videos so that we could use them whenever a business was inquiring about specific topics. And it also provided us with assessment tools and workbooks to share and assist in many areas of interest. We had over 300 attendees virtually and many more that received the links or have viewed them directly on the website. Not only did these workshops support the local business owners and their staff, but it also supported 17 different workshop facilitators in Chilliwack that needed to shift how they did business during the pandemic. Once the workshops had been conducted, we were also able to support local business entrepreneurs with one-to-one support on very specific issues that they were experiencing. Again, we paid local specialists to provide that specialist support to local business. It was a true impact for our economy. So our final progression in the Workforce Connection project was the summit. So I kind of double clicked on the screen there, Dale, if you could help me go back. The concept behind the summit was to bring together speakers from around the province that were experts in their field. Our goal over the 2 days of the summit was to share stories of diversity, challenges, opportunities, and strategies. We shared stories from entrepreneurs that have done things differently to attract, retain, and maximize opportunities within their company. These came through the panel presentations and pre-recorded videos, all available to watch now on that free CERN site. So the summit had 160 registered attendees and covered topics like diversity, equity, inclusion, culture development, recruiting, and retention strategies. It featured 2 inspiring keynote speakers, 3 presentations, and 2 inclusive panel discussions. And as I mentioned earlier regarding our tight labor market, it's going to depend heavily on immigrant workers filling openings in BC. So we partnered with Chilliwack Community Services Immigrant Services Program to support local entrepreneurs and those seeking employment. It's hard to do business right in a foreign country with foreign rules and regulations. So this group did a structured need assessment questionnaire to determine what the most important business needs they had were. And from that information, we developed a schedule of weekly speakers. This group of really engaged professionals heard from many local business leaders and had a chance to ask questions in a safe environment. Topics covered included city licensing, filing corporate taxes, signing lease agreements, setting up business structures, marketing, branding, Facebook, Google, Instagram, whatever you could think of, they participated in. And they learned and they practiced their elevator pitch weekly, as well as enjoyed friendship and conversation circles over Zoom. This is a great legacy piece to the Workforce Connections project, as Chilliwack Community Services is going to continue the support to these business owners through weekly sessions. This project has proven that it's transferable to all other regions. The video that we created for the Workforce Connection Summit have been reused for many different organizations. The Work BC office in Salmon Arm, BC, that wrote this testimonial here, connected immediately after the summit, requesting the link to the videos. She found it so impactful to hear how business was utilizing persons with disabilities and how impactful it was on their staff. She wanted to share these videos with local businesses in their community. So a little bit on our project impact. During the course of this project, we assisted a total of 261 small and medium-sized businesses. During the workshop series, we trained 306 participants. We worked with 13 businesses that were maintained by new Canadians. 52 businesses were created or maintained by women. 25 youth created and maintained their business, and 8 Indigenous business owners were also engaged in this project. We also had a pretty engaging marketing strategy that we pushed out through our local community. Our partner Culture Co. worked on creating content and visuals for the entire project, as well as all the consistent branding for the website and the social media. So all of the project partners pushed out their monthly communication package through their individual social media feeds, but we also created and maintained a CERN social image as well. And during the course of this project, CERN gained 1,010 followers on Instagram. So briefly, just to recap, I want to highlight that we met and exceeded most of our targets that we set out for this project. We supported and helped to create many sustainable workshop facilitators, and we gave local entrepreneurs the tools they need to think differently and be successful. And we created an amazing legacy. Everything was pretty amazing, Dale. I'm gonna have to tell you. And we really appreciate the support that BCEDA had in this. And thank you to the Rural Opportunities Fund for making an incredible impact in our rural community.
Thanks very much, Nicole. Fantastic, and it was a huge success. So congratulations for the phenomenal hard work, and we were very pleased to play a real small role, but happy to be able to assist where we could. So again, thanks very much, and we're going to pause this now.